State versus Mark Galloway, I'm sorry, 15-154. False imprisonment, aggravated assault.
Your Honor, we're here for purpose of changing our plea to an amended charge.
Okay. Looking over your police statement, sir, is this your signature?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you feel you understand what's set out in your police statement?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you understand the 2 charges against you?
Yes, sir.
You understand the range of possible penalties if you're convicted of these crimes?
Yes, sir.
Are you pleading guilty to false imprisonment and aggravated assault?
Yes, sir.
You give up your right to a trial, you give up your right to an appeal when you plead guilty. Do you know that?
Yes, sir.
Are you entering this plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
There's a recommendation in this police statement that includes the requirement you go to the penitentiary. Do you understand what's in the police statement?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you entering this plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
Other than the recommendation in the police statement, has anyone promised you anything?
I think the only thing we've left out, we didn't have this jail credit at the time we did the plea
Okay.
statement, but we've since learned it left 291 days credit.
291?
Yes, Judge.
Other than what's written in this police statement and the fact that you're to get 291 days jail credit, have you been promised anything other than that?
No, sir.
Okay. Have you been threatened or pressured in order to get you to do this?
No, sir.
Are you guilty of these crimes?
Yes, sir.
What happened here?
Your Honor, on about May 25th of last year, this gentleman, using another individual, had a former girlfriend of Mr. Galloway meet him at the Walmart parking lot. That young lady's name is Kendra Adams, and she's not in this courtroom. She's been here several times, and I've spoken with both her and her mother. And what occurred at that time is that this gentleman came out of the Walmart, and he approached her car in a very cautious and a very secretive manner. When he got to her car, he pushed her over in her car in an attempt to speak with her. And pushing her over against her objection, he got behind the seat of his car, and then he started traveling in that car, I guess in an attempt to talk to her. He was originally charged with kidnapping. This is actually more of a false imprisonment. However, Miss Adams is screaming and trying to get him to stop the car. There were 2 bystanders that attempted to stop him. He didn't stop. He kept going and went a short ways till he was stopped by officers. So essentially what he did is he imposed his will upon a very young lady that wanted to have nothing to do with him.
An aggravated assault is...
That would have been the
Bystander. The
bystander
car.
was hit with a car. There was a gentleman and a lady who didn't know each other, and they saw that they could tell that something here was happening that was out of the ordinary, and they approached that car, and in getting away, the gentleman was struck on the right, his right side, his left side with the automobile, Miss Kendra Adams's automobile that Mr. Galloway had jumped behind the wheel of. He did not seek medical attention.
Okay. Is this true, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is the suspension to follow the imprisonment?
Yes.
Okay. Sir, at this time, I accept your plea, adjudge you guilty. On each count, you'll be sentenced to, and there's 2 counts of aggravated assault. In each count, you'll be sentenced to 3 years in the Department of Correction. On the false imprisonment, the 3 years will be followed by a 7-year suspended imposition of sentence. You're ordered to pay $200 in costs, a $1,000 fine, a DNA fee of $250, $20 booking fee, $200 in public defender fees. Pay what you owe at the rate of $100 per month, beginning within 60 days after your release. You make your payments to the Sheriff's Department here in Baxter County.
Yes, sir.
Well, good luck to you.
Your Honor, since the time he's been out on bond, he's been on an ankle monitor.
Uh-huh.
He wanted to inquire if he could continue that until bed space opened up.
Oh, I'd really not. I'd rather not do that.
If you don't mind, I've been doing really good. I've been showing up to every court date, and I just prefer that I stay with my family until I actually go down, if that would be feasible.
I understand, and you may have been doing fine, but when I pronounced you guilty and sentenced you, your status in the law, eyes of the law and the eyes of the community changed. Now you're a convicted felon of aggravated assault and false imprisonment, and you get time for your credit for time served while you're in the jailhouse. I'd just rather not do it. I'm not saying you would, but I just had too many people get out and throw a party or commit another crime, and I'm not saying I don't do that, but it's a rare case.
Well, I'm not sitting there saying I'm gonna do anything. I've been staying with my sister and my two sisters there. They've been taking care of me for the past 3 months now that I've been out. I haven't been trying to do anything wrong. I've been trying to make sure that I get this behind me, sir.
Well, I'd rather not do it.
Yes, sir.
Got 3 years to do, you might as well start doing your time.
Yes, sir.